Well, in their first ever playoff appearance, the Ottawa Charge get their first ever win, a 3-2 thrilling final. Cheyenne Darkangelo with the game-winning goal. And for Montreal, we're seeing similar trends from last year when they lost to Boston. A bulk of their goal scoring coming on the power play. There are 2 goals tonight, the power play markers.
Well, yeah, and you think about their body of work over the course of this season. They were 5th in the league, just operating at 15.5%. But Corey Chevry said, keep your eye on our power play. The players have come to us, and we've changed our sequence here a little bit. And you can see Marie Murphy coming down that backside, who led the playoff production department last year, and she's able to get on the board on the power play. And then later it's going to be Poulin getting it done. Captain clutching around the dot off of the flank on her offside, and she is going to beat Phillips short side, and she actually takes off to the bench. I mean, she is like shot out of a cannon. She is so excited. She scored so many big goals over the course of her life, but you saw her right there, and all that pressure, being able to get it done and igniting this whole building.
So now for Montreal, through 4 playoff games, they have scored 6 goals. 5 have come on the power play. But the game-winning goal tonight was on 5-on-5, and it was Cheyenne Darkangelo, someone who continues to find the score sheet in the second half of the season.
Yeah, in her last 4 games, she has 6 points, 3 goals, 3 assists, and she's continuing right where she left off. And it is a huge sign for Carla McLeod and company for her to be able to do this. And just a turnover here, it gets disrupted and moves to the middle of the ice, and she's diving down or skiing downhill and is able to receive that puck and get it on and off in a hurry. She probably had a little more ice to take, but she said, I got the shot, and boy, did she ever, beating Anne-Renee Desbiens, who was at the top of her crease. You can see just the excitement and the confidence up and down this lineup. Carla McLeod spoke to us about trusting her entire lineup, and I thought Cheyenne Darkangelo, not only getting the GWG, but she was so effective all game, no matter who she was up against.
Her 3rd GWG of the season, but first in the postseason. Let's hear from her now with Kelly Gregg.
Now with Cheyenne Darkangelo, first playoff game for this franchise, first playoff win. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, we're excited to be here, but we're not done yet, just getting started here. So we know it's a long battle, and we got to take it one game at a time, one shift at a time, one period. And that's what we're going to do here to get on the right side.
Your captain said you're used to playing with your backs against the wall. How much of a statement is tonight's game?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge to come into someone else's barn and get a win. So we're proud of this, but we know that we got to focus on the next game and what we're going to do here.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Well, Cheyenne Darkangelo got the goal scoring done, but this win would not have been possible without Gwyneth Phillips, who gets the first ever win in the postseason in her first ever appearance.
I mean, she makes 31 saves and 22 slot shots. So you look at the high danger body of work. You look at the top line of Gardner, Stacey, and Poulin putting up 18 shots on goal. 8 of them come off of Poulin's stick. I thought she absorbed pucks well. She was aggressive. She tracked and pushed pucks to safety. But most importantly, when they needed a 10-bell save, she was able to make it. And it's a big reason why Ottawa got this win, just playing with a ton of confidence. Carla McLeod said she was built for this. She's got a great athletic frame, and she's got the mentality for a pressure goaltender.
Phillips has now won 3 consecutive games against Montreal as it's 3-2 your final here in Place Bell. Shot totals continue to climb for the Victoire. They led for the bulk of that game, and in the end it was a power play that got the bulk of the goal scoring for Montreal here tonight. Face-offs will continue to be a trend when it's the Victoire and the Charge, but that will do it. Next game, May 11th, 2 p.m., a Mother's Day matchup as the Ottawa Charge look to take a 2-0 series lead before they go home for Game 3. That'll do it for us in Montreal. 3-2 your final as the Charge take it in Game 1.